Son of Heaven's proposal was a risky one. But it was indeed their best chance to kill the sacred blood creature. The creature was now lying on the mountain top bleeding. Its wings hardly moving. If they missed this opportunity, they might never be able to kill it. Finally, King Shan agreed with Son of Heaven. But she decided to go up the mountain, leaving Son of Heaven and Yang Manly, the only two mutant beast soul arrow owners, at the foot of the mountain. Shan, no need to go up yourself. Just give orders from down here, Son of Heaven advised. There are no orders to be given. Since I have no mutant beast soul arrow, I might as well go up. King Shan started climbing as she spoke. The crowd was divided into 7 groups. And each group was climbing toward the mountain top from a different direction. Hasain immediately followed King Shan. He noticed Son of Heaven's cold stare at him and knew Son of Heaven was about to stab him in the back. Probably it would be Hasain himself instead of the sacred blood creature who got shot at first. Hence Hasain had made up his mind to follow King Shan everywhere. So that Son of Heaven had no chance to play dirty. Indeed, Hasain was right. Son of Heaven had the idea of shooting Hasain dead from the moment he proposed everyone to climb up. On the slope, Hasain would have nowhere to hide and thus be doomed. But now Hasain was always following King Shan. If Son of Heaven made any move, King Shan would save Hasain for sure. However, Son of Heaven didn't give up just for this. Instead, he now had an even stronger desire to kill Hasain. All he needed was a moment when King Shan went away from Hasain. Although the slope was steep, the groups were all equipped with a full set of climbing tools and they soon climbed halfway. The sacred blood creature was severely hurt. When it noticed the climbers, all it could do was howling at them as it was unable to go down and attack or fly away. As King Shan and others approached the top of the mountain, the creature tried to fly away by flapping its blood-stained wings. While it immediately fell, all groups were overjoyed and started to shoot at it with arrows. Although they couldn't harm the creature, it was infuriated. Suddenly, the sacred blood creature flapped its injured wings and pounced on the closest man. The man had no place to hide on the slope and helplessly hacked his blade at the sacred blood creature. His blade cut the creature on the head but didn't even leave a trace on its scales. The man himself was bitten by the sacred blood creature and torn into 2 halves. His blood sprayed everywhere, which scared people off. Everyone started to climb down. It would be hard to go down the mountain. But luckily they had secured ropes on the slope when they were climbing up. Everyone just ended up using the ropes to slide down. Seeing the sacred blood creature being lured down and madly chasing after the climbers, Son of Heaven and Yang Manly quickly raised their bows and continuously shot their arrows at the creature. Son of Heaven shot 2 arrows and both missed. He was more interested in shooting at Hasain than the creature. However, Hasain was sly and kept following King Shan, giving him no chance to make an insidious attack. Coward! Son of Heaven secretly cursed and again shot at the sacred blood creature. At this point, everyone knew that the sacred blood creature was a spent bullet. It had bled too much and could hardly fly. If it came down now, it wouldn't be able to fly back up. Despite the casualties, they were going to kill this sacred blood creature. Not able to find a chance to kill Hasain, Son of Heaven had to take it out on the sacred blood creature. Arrow after arrow, the sacred blood creature was in more pain and howled harshly, flapping its bleeding wings. The creature wanted to return to the mountain top, but it was hurt too badly to fly. With its desperate flapping, it was still falling. Suddenly, It flew to the slope and gripped on a stone with its claws as its fingers cut 4 holes in the stone as if it were butter. The sacred blood creature gripped harder and started to climb up the mountain. We cannot let it climb up. Qin Shan summoned her beast soul and shape-shifted into a golden lion, climbing up using the holes left by the creature. Ha Sein was anxious. If Qin Shan went away, he would become the target of Son of Heaven. Ha Sein reached out to grab the lion's tail and was suddenly dragged up. Qin Shan gave him a fierce gaze. But he pretended not having seen it and still held on to her tail. Qin Shan had no time to beat Ha Sein up and just chased after the creature at full speed. Seeing the sacred blood creature going out of his shooting range, Son of Heaven put away his bow and arrows and suddenly shape-shifted into a black ape more than 9 feet tall. Son of Heaven quickly ran to the slope and started climbing at a speed much faster than the other climbers. It was as if he were running on the ground. "Let go!" cried Qin Shan. She couldn't keep up with the sacred blood creature as Ha Sein was tugging at her tail. Ha Sein quickly let go of her tail. Son of Heaven was in a rush to kill the sacred blood creature, so he had no time to harm Ha Sein. Son of Heaven is a real asshole. He has such a strong mutant beast soul. Yet he still sent us up and put us in danger. Ha Sein felt jealous as he saw the ape climbing up at an incredible speed. He did have the bloody slayer, but its strengths were its galloping speed on the ground and the dexterity of its human hands. For mountains as steep as this one, the bloody slayer could never climb up with its 4 hooves. Son of Heaven soon went ahead of Qin Shan the golden lion and was directly behind the sacred blood creature. The creature that was already on the mountain top clawed at Son of Heaven as it saw him.